Hello, and welcome to The Case of the Golden Idol. This is a puzzle game, mystery game, although I think it's more along the lines of like a detective slash deduction game. I've never played it. I've always been interested in playing it. Several people have recommended it to me. I know it's not a very long game, which is why I'm interested in it, because I will have time to play it, hopefully. And this is also a cool test of my recording setup. Yeah, I know nothing. I think these two, though, are extra little stories that go along with the main game, which is this one here on the left. That looks like the Golden Idol, though, on the right there. There's some inscriptions on it. Looks like a different language, perhaps. Let me see. Upside down J, O, and a something. All right, cool. Well, let's get into it. All right. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Yeah, shoving someone off a cliff. Definitely a complication. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. Okay. How to play. Study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Okay. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Okay, we're like collecting words. Assign gathered phrases to the correct slots in the thinking panels. Okay. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but will help you solve the main scroll. Okay. Some are required, some are not. Tips: take your time to study the environment carefully. Focus on the evidence before you. Even when facing great challenges, there is no need for guesswork. No need for guesswork. Okay. You can access hints if you get stuck. Well, all right. Oh, okay. We are jumping right in. Okay. So it looks like I can... Here's the book. Okay, so blank blank pushed blank blank from a cliff in the blank of blank on Monkey Paw Island. I see. No phrases found yet. Okay, so we have to find information that relates to what is happening here. Okay. What is in over here? These are their bags. Okay. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. This person has 2 bags of gems. Tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. Okay. A bag full of medical instruments and some medicine. Maybe a doctor. Ooh, we have some kind of golden something or other in his bag. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. This person's like a doctor, maybe? Interesting. Hello. Who are you? I knew what you were plotting, you snake. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, so... January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. The doctor is Oberon Geller, Esquire Albert Cloudsley. All right. So he has 2/3 of the valuables for funding it, and he found the map to it. This is what they agreed to. A pipe. He's got a pipe on him, so he must be not the doctor. And a dagger. Okay. Alright. So, do we know anything from here? How do we go? Nope. Trying to see. Alright, well, let's just explore him first. The thinking panel. Oh, the thinking panel. Okay, hang on. Okay, this must have been the doctor. He had a scalpel on him. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Horn of Finger, Ruins of Xenopolis, Horn of Thumb, Bay of Shadows. These are the locations, and this is where the treasure must have been. Okay. January 5th. Okay, this is the same thing. So they're obviously the same two people involved here. And a medicine bottle. Okay, so this is the doctor. So these are getting checked off and these aren't. So should we be like clicking on this? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, we're collecting the words. Alrighty, alright. We've already found those words. Okay, well that makes it easy. We know what we're supposed to collect here. That one's checked off. Alright, we have Horn of Finger, Ruins of Xenopolis, Horn of Thumb, Bay and Shadows. Okay, my bad. Alright, so now we gotta go back and collect here. Here we go. What else do we have here? We already have collected some of these. Alright, so we're good there. Is there anything else? It's still question mark. No, okay. Alright. Alright, so then we already looked over here. Do we need to collect any words? I think we're good. Gotcha. Okay, so this is the map. Okay. Based on the outlook over here, this looks like the Horn of Thumb. Camp in Horn of Thumb. Got it right. Nice. Okay, that's all we need to know. What about this one? Oh, their identities. Okay, I forgot already. This is the not the doctor. So this is Albert Cloudsley. All right, so we have Albert Cloudsley. And then over here we have Oberon Geller. Nice. Okay. What else are we missing? Is that it? Should we look at this? These are all our collections of words. Okay. All right, so in total, this is the scroll. Okay, so this is what we have to require. Okay. So it was Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the... Where were we? I keep forgetting this. Horn of Thumb. Horn of Thumb. In the Horn of Thumb on Monkey Paw Island. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. You're darn right. While Dr. Obergeller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. So he thinks that he was trying to steal the idol? Or maybe he just wanted the idol for himself or whatever it was. Okay. Okay, that was scene 1, scenario 1. Great. Now we can go into number 2. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family, the untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh, okay. There's a lot to look at here. There's the idol. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. The horse is gone. Oh, I see the dead guy. The horse is running in the yard. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, so it looks like... It looks like just a nice jacket full of dirt. No, it looks more like barf to me. What is that? Dirty jacket. Something attire. Okay, there's material. Okay. On his desk, there's information about a spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, recognize that last name, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Spontaneous combustion. August 22nd, 1786. Woke up, beautiful day, 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. Okay, 1400 hours, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 1600, changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today. And returned home. Changed into my researching attire, then changed into my dining attire. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for research. Interesting. So what attire was that? That looks more like dining attire, maybe? Let's see what else we can find. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, this is him in his dining attire. We know that is not his dining attire that has all the stains on it. Looks kind of more like his working attire. Okay, so this is Woodshire, Crow Tower, and Blackfield. I'm thinking it's got to be Blackfield because we are near the water. Yeah. Okay. August 23rd is squared. Is that when he... This whole week is highlighted. Tall rickety ladder. He didn't fall off the ladder, though. He's got blood coming out of his mouth. He's got blood dripping everywhere, so he must have walked in here and laid down. Okay. Henry Clover. Lead poisoning. Oh. Oh, maybe he desperately climbed this to find out what happens if he had lead poisoning. It's got a ring with a ruby. There's a ruby theme here. That statue had a ruby. This man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. His head. So maybe he did fall off the ladder. Interesting. There's a mask up here too. All right, we've collected all the words. Sebastian Cloudsley. Related to the guy from the previous scene. All right, so we know that Sebastian Cloudsley Lord of... Oh, well, let's fill these in first so we know for sure. Sebastian Cloudsley. So that is the dining attire. This looks like the research attire. Perhaps. Maybe not. Hunting attire. Yes! That's it. Okay, let's just review where he's in. He's in Blackfield. Okay. Lord of... I think he's in Blackfield. Passed away in his bed. The cause of death... that's interesting. Was a... head wound, which occurred when he fell from a ladder while he was... I mean, was he researching and then he took off his... No. Okay, 2 or fewer slots. All right, so hunting. No, duh, he's not hunting. All right. So it's either one of those. I think it's when he was researching personally. So what else is wrong here? The cause of death was a head wound. Fell from a ladder. Okay, so maybe he's not Lord of Blackfield. That's even worse. It is Blackfield. Alright, let's look again. No, he walked in. Yeah, he definitely walked in and died. So he didn't fall from a ladder. He probably fell from the horse. Look at the horse going crazy out there. Okay, that makes more sense. Was a head wound when he fell from a horse while hunting. That's my guess. Okay. I want to see like all the words at once. There we go. Nice. No hints needed. I should have remembered the horse. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Okay. Oh, there's a bell. Sebastian Cloudsley. Funeral. Look at these creepy looking people. Oh, what the? Is that the Angel of Death? No, we're not going back in here. So sorry. Go back. What is this Angel of Death? Oh, it's the funeral. Okay. Are these things sequential? They look like it. 1, 2, 3. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Wow. These people were at the funeral. Who is on fire? This is disgusting. A scorched horse brush. Someone was tending the horse? And a scorched knife. Who's this person? Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. What did he do? Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. Interesting. A knife. He also has a knife. All right, they both have knives. Who are you? What the blazes? He's got a card on him. August Jockey Club Derby. Okay, it's a jockey club. Race 3. Win. Okay, they're betting maybe. Yeah, they're betting 35 pounds on Raging Sultan. Interesting. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. What happened? Oh, spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. There's the glyphs. So he's casting some kind of spell? 1 pound, 2 shillings, 2 pence. A ring with a ruby. He also had the idol on him. Yes, he was... Okay. It's got a blue ruby, though. Not a blue ruby. A blue medallion. Okay. Interesting. So that's the combination for spontaneous combustion. These are different, slightly different symbols, I believe, than the main, like the title screen. Interesting. It's like upside down J, circle with lines on top, and then this weird looking diagonal hook. Okay. So this dude cast some spell, and he's freaking out about it. Who are you? Interesting. Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco. A tobacco pouch labeled Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco. Great. Hello. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, E.C. Cloudsley. Okay, is he a driver? He has money, 2 shillings and a penny. Or maybe he's a sales... Saddlebag, okay. And a dagger. He's got a knife. Everyone's carrying daggers here. What the heck? This is a lot of info to soak in. Let me think about it. Stable rota for Adam and James. Okay, house grooming. And do it properly. Okay, so this guy had a brush, I believe. Wait, is that what this is? No. Who had the brush? This burning guy? Yeah. A scorched horse brush. So he must be horse grooming. We need to know what day it is to know if it's Adam or James. Did we find out what day it was from over here? No. Alright, we'll keep looking. This dude was at the funeral. What an unexpected turn of events. Aha! Monday, September 7th, 1786, Lord Edmund Cloudley's speech stirs Parliament. Oh, I'm not going to read all this because it doesn't quite look readable. The London Gazetteer. So it's Monday, and we have Edmund Cloudley giving a speech to Parliament. Okay. Stiletto blade. Dear Edmund. Is that Edmund? Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Okay, so David Goran. Interesting. I wonder if David Goran is this guy? Interesting. Because he's got the saddle. He's a coachman. I'm starting to think this is the Cloudsley guy because he has this letter written to him, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. But okay, so we know it's Monday. So that means Monday was James was on duty for brushing. That's who's dying right here. Interesting. Okay, so man, an embroidered handkerchief, EC. Okay, so this is Edmund Cloudsley. He just gave a speech. He just gave a speech and walked into this scene. What's up here? Some kind of emblem above the door of a dinosaur looking thing. What is this? Looks like a child's depiction of a dinosaur. Interesting. We can also go over here. Wow, we've only collected 10 of the words. That's crazy. There's going to be more over here. Oh, and these people are just chilling. Oh, this must have been like after the funeral or something because she was at the funeral. I think they both were. Fat Lord. AJ, Adam, and James. Graffiti with the words Fat Lord and Pair Twins. Okay. Fat Lord and Pair Twins. Wonder why they oh, because they're fat. That's why they're called pair. Okay. What's up here on the wall? Okay, these are like sigils for the different families. Cloudsley. So the Batley family, that's whose house we're in right now. Kubert. Okay, and Cloudsley is like a wolf-looking thing. Like a dog. Dinosaur, dog, and palm tree. Batley, Cloudsley, Kubert. Who are you? My apologies. He can be so bad here sometimes. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm looking it up right now. Definition of bad here. There's literally nothing. Huh. Well, I googled that one. Can't find it. Bad here. Okay. Shamal Bat. Simhasana Batisi. Interesting. This is a book. And that's one of the families, right? Let's double check. Batley. No, maybe not. It's definitely within the realm of the Bat lineage. Batley. Okay. 6 rings with various stones. Okay, I see some rubies in there too. £4. And a fan. Ornamented Qatar blade. Everyone has blades. Okay, so this must have been some meeting of the families or something, depending on who this guy is. Let me see. Oh, Nicholas Maker, attorney. Okay, so they're maybe settling the debts of the dead here with the attorney. Is this the attorney, though? I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. He also has a ring with a ruby. 2 shillings, 3 pence. Aha! Okay, reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. That's the first guy who... Oh, wait, no. I think that's the second guy. Oh, I'm confused. Wait. I don't want to be confused. So I don't want to be confused. Real quick. Albert. Okay, this is Albert Cloudsley. So the Clouds... Okay. Cloudsley didn't die here. This is Albert Cloudsley. Great. Okay. So let's go... Let's see who is at the funeral again here. Yes, okay, those 3. The ones that are... This is the death of Sebastian Cloudsley. Sebastian Cloudsley was this fine gentleman right here, I believe. Yes. Alright, so he fell off his horse, supposedly. Got it. Alright. Back to here. Let's go back to here. So, let's look at the lineage. Albert Cloudsley, there he is. Okay, so maybe the... Okay, the oldest is Edmund Cloudsley. That's who is outside right now. I better collect these names. Edmund Cloudsley. Married Rose Kubert. Okay. And we don't know who Willard Wright is, but maybe he's an associate. Sebastian Cloudsley died. And was married to Beatrix Batley. And they had a son, Peter Batley. 4 inheritors were all present. Okay, so these 4 were all together. Edmund's outside. I believe that's a Rose. Willard Wright, I don't know which one that is. And Peter Batley, I don't know which one that is yet. All of this took place on September 7th. And James is the one that's spontaneously combusting outside. What is this? Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. I like that. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. It'd be nice if I had a forest. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Okay, that's one way to do it. And then there's something else over here. Oh my goodness, lots of torn to shreds. Oh, these are the actual, like inheritance letters. The will, dear Willard Wright, dear Rose Kubert. Oh boy. We met so rarely after you left for blank. Therefore, I bequeath you to my land and the Blackfield Manor, home and established colonies, savings my house, come museum of my life. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being bodily health, sound mind, disposing mind of memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker, that's the lawyer, executor of my last will and testament, my dear brother Edmund. Yeah, because Edmund's the oldest. Huh. Spinning Jenny, 50-pound wager. They're all betting on the horse. Okay, so big picture, they're all betting on this horse to win. And he fell off, causing him to lose. So there was money on the horse. I bequeath you to the golden idol. Xenopolis, you will know... Oh, the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. I wonder if these are just torn and I can actually read these. Let's see here. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. That's cool. So he's going to be taking up the mantle of his research on astronomy. Dear Peter Batley. Is Peter the son? I can't remember. Yes. I believe Peter Batley is the son. Dear Peter Batley, have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255, Blackguard and Buck loans. All right, so somebody owed £225, and we're really banking on this horse winning, maybe. Interesting. Okay, and there's something else over here. Did we get it all? One more letter. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Yeah, that'll help him. That'll help him. All right, let's see. Who is that to? My late sister, your mother. Okay. So that's what the cross means here. Perhaps. Dead, 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 dead. Okay, so she died first. Sebastian just recently died. So that letter was to Peter, who needs to get his life together, apparently. Yeah, because he doesn't have any money. Okay. Boy, that's a lot of information. Let's see what we can make of it. First, let's identify some people, shall we? We know this is James. I think this is Edmund Cloudsley. This is the lawyer. Let's see who the lawyer was. The lawyer was... I should know where this is. No! It's over here. Nicholas Maker. Okay. Nicholas Maker is the lawyer. Hello. And I don't remember this person's name, but I think she is... She's got to be the relative, the sister, the remaining... There's one that's alive still. Rose Cubert. Perhaps. Cubert is the palm tree symbol. Do we see anything? Not entirely sure about that one. Okay, the pair twins, James and I forget the name of the other one. All right, well, let's keep getting these names then. This could be the other one. Yeah. He's one of the servants. Okay, so this is Adam somebody. Okay, so let's go back over here. We know that you are Adam. Oh, Pear is the last name. Okay. They're brothers. James Pear and Adam Pear. That sounds right to me. Nice. Okay, we're halfway done with these identities. This dude, I came up with a name earlier. Okay, this saddlebag isn't his, though. Wait, is this Edmund Cloudsley? Yeah, I really think this is Edmund Cloudsley. Okay, so who is this guy again? Okay, this guy had... Okay. Alright. Let's see if we collected all these names over here. Let me just review them. Actually, there's some stuff we can fill in here. Okay. Okay, this is cool. They're empty slots. So... I bequeath to you my savings, land, come and establish a museum of my life and my accomplishments. I think, honestly, I really think this is addressed to Edmund Cloudsley. Maybe. Okay, I'm not sure, but I'm going to put it there for now. My late sister, your mother. So that's addressed to Peter Batley. Great. So let's go back here then. Peter Batley. Where's Peter? There he is. All right, so Peter Batley was given the aphorisms, the very helpful aphorisms. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research. Okay, so these are the 4 people. You will know what to do with it. Let's look at the list again. We have Willard Wright and Rose Kubert. So, who had the idol? This guy did. So this must be Willard Wright. He used it to spontaneously combust someone. That's creepy. All right, so that means we can fill in this. So this was addressed to Willard Wright. And then the other one must be Kubert. What was her name? Rose? Yeah, Rose Kubert. What? What did I mess up? Edmund Cloudsley was the oldest. Okay, Peter Batley has to be correct. We made sure that that's correct. Willard Wright currently has the idol, but does that mean it was given to him? I don't know. No, okay, I get it. This dude is Willard Wright. Because he was at the funeral. I think he was at the funeral, so he would be Willard Wright. All right, that makes sense there. Oh boy, we're not ready for that yet. Okay, that doesn't change anything that I did for this, though. Okay, no hints, not yet. Sharp mind. Who has a sharp mind? I bequeath to you the notes that I've undertaken in astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it. Okay, who was... Did someone have anything related to astronomy? It wasn't her, was it? I mean, yeah, this is kind of astronomy-ish. He can be so Badir. Alright, well, that's the Pair Brothers. These symbols are going to have to come into play a little bit. Okay, so Kubert. Oh, duh. Nicholas Maker's right there. We already got that one. Alright, I feel like we need to go examine this one more time here. It seems like he pulled it out of his own bag. So again, I'm questioning whether or not this is Willard. Or who that is. I'm going to have to go back and figure it out. Okay, I had an idea who this guy was earlier and I don't remember. Okay, so this is the house of... We are currently, I'm assuming... Oh, we're in the Batley house. Okay. This might be Batley then. Oh man, I'm so confused. Okay, let's just pretend this is Edmund Cloudsley for a second, and that's Batley. Batley. Okay, Peter Batley. We're just pretending that for a while, because if he's walking out of here, and maybe he lives here, this is the Batley household. No, that can't be, because he doesn't have any money. Okay. They're dead. Maybe he was living with his dad here? Because Cloudsley isn't one of these. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, alright. Man, I don't want to ask for a hint right away here. This is a lot harder. They ramped it up in difficulty. We know for a fact that this is one of the pair dudes. James and Adam pair. Blank blank was blank to receive blank. Can we get all these on the screen, please? There we go. Suddenly. Okay, so we know that James pair died from spontaneous combustion. And so these are all people, so we kind of need to know the people here, but so-and-so was to receive blank in blank blank will. Okay, so we know whose will it is. It is Sebastian Cloudsley. And ordered blank blank and blank blank take... Oh. I really think this is Edmund Cloudsley. He was... happy to receive No, I bet he's scared. Alright, so what if he's actually scared? What does he receive in the will? So back over here, he was given like everything, if that's him who arrived. Edmund Cloudsley, oldest. He was... That's Peter. What am I doing? Okay, dear Willard Wright and dear Rose Kubert. Okay, so they're all... That's totally right. They're just in the wrong order. So somebody arrived here. This is tough, man. What am I not seeing? Okay. Sharp mind. Okay, this for sure is 100% Peter Batley. Willard Wright and Rose Kubert. Let's just look, honestly, let's look at the shape of the cutouts. Willard Wright has kind of got that slant corner there. Right? Slant corner. And there's a missing slant corner. Maybe this one. That's why I think it's, yes, I want to think it's this. Okay, and then Rose. Where was it? Kind of has like a sharp edge there. Like a pointy edge to Rose. Could fit here? Man, okay. Okay. Maybe Rose is here. Here we go. Rose is here, and Edmund Cloudsley is there. Oh! Everything is filled in correctly. I didn't get a big check mark. Like normal. Okay. Cool. So now we know that Edmund Cloudsley is not the one arriving. Rose Kubert is arriving. Come home and establish a museum. Rose. So let's go back to here. Okay, so who was given the idol? Okay, Willard Wright was given the idol. So I was kind of right. I think that's going to be him. So I think he's scared to receive the idol. That's my guess, because maybe he knows of its power or something. Or maybe it's not scared at all. It was going to say happy to receive idol. That doesn't grammatically work. I think they're taking the idol from Willard Wright. So he's not happy. Suddenly James Payer died from... Okay. So Willard Wright had it. Okay, so maybe this is Willard Wright. I think I'm right at this. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay. He's preparing the carriage for tomorrow. So he's not in the family. What's the one name that's not in the family? Oh, Willard Wright Associate. Willard Wright Associate. But I mean, he could be the associate as well. I will take my leave. So he had all the information about the idol, and he has the idol. Oh, I don't know who used it, though. All right, we're close. We're really, really close here. I think just getting some of these names filled in will be very helpful. I definitely think this is right. Take the idol from Willard Wright. I'm not so sure this is Peter Batley anymore. I think... What if this is Peter Batley? Okay, we know this is Rose Kubert. We've got... these four are correct. These two, these two. Alright, so we're so close to doing this. Alright, so then... There's a David? That's right. That's the name. I think this is David Goron. Where did we read his name? What else did you have? Nothing, just a knife. We read David Goron somewhere. Was it here? No. Is it on you? Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. That is David Goron right here. Coachman. Thank you. I couldn't remember where I saw that. Okay. So this is David Goron. Not in the family. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So then I still want to think that this is maybe Peter. And that would make this one Willard Wright, who has the idol, but didn't want to give it up. Dang. Okay. Not correct. I'm taking that one out. I'm taking it out. Didn't even say that I was close. Oh no. But David Goron is there. So let's say this is Peter Batley. Okay. I really don't think there's any other pear. I mean, and this is a pear guy. No, he's got a pear-shaped face. And he's all dressed up nice. So these are the 4. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're so close. We're getting this. I'm going to get this in the next 5 minutes for sure. Let's see. Did I mention that even though I like puzzle games, I'm not necessarily the best at them, and I haven't really played a detective game like this before, so I'm really trying to figure this out here. All right. But I feel like I'm getting to know these characters pretty intimately, just not their names. All right, so what if this is Peter Batley? He looks too well off, honestly. That's why I think this is Peter Batley. And then it was stolen from... Okay, this has got to be Edmund. Here we go. This has got to be Edmund. He's the oldest. This is the dude... This dude has no money, Peter Batley. And then this dude is who was given the idol initially, perhaps. Come on, be right. Dang it. Did I just swap James? Wait, did I get that right? Horse grooming. James is the one that's dying. Okay, I got that right. James Pear, Peter Pear. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, it's Adam Pear and James Pear. All right, well that's good. At least we got that figured out. But it doesn't mean we're any closer. Okay, going back over here. Who was gifted the aphorisms? We know who was gifted the aphorisms. Peter Batley, right here. I should have been looking at what they're wearing. Look at these colors. Batley, Cloudsley, Cubert. We know Rose. She's not even wearing those colors though. Cloudsley and Batley. Let's see if we can get... So Batley's house. This is literally Batley's house and he's standing right here. This all happened out here and he came. So I really think that's Batley. We're changing it. That's what we did before. Peter Batley. And then we'll swap these for the heck of it. Okay. We're close. We're really close. This could be anything. I think that's Peter. I I really think that's Edmund because, okay, look, just if we go back, maybe I think we need to look back at this other dead thing here. So if we look here, these are the 3 siblings that remain alive. To me, that's in order of their age. Perhaps because Rose is in the middle. So if we go back over here and we look over here, Edmund, Rose, Peter. This dude's for sure the lawyer. What am I missing? Edmund, Rose, Peter. Edmund, Rose, Peter. The only other thing I can think of is swapping. Why does that say pair? What did I do? Oh my gosh. No. Willard. The only thing I can think to do is swap these 2 and swap these 2. That is not correct. And these aren't swapped, right? No. That's definitely James. And that's Rose, Nicholas Maker. What am I missing? All right. I might have to ask for a hint. It's been a little bit too long. I don't really want to. Let me try this book one more time. Suddenly, James... Okay, it wasn't James Willard. It was James Pear. Died from spontaneous combustion. Willard Wright. Sebastian Cloudsley. Idles Wright. Not sure about Happy. Okay. Who was arriving? Definitely... Well, I don't know the name anymore, but I thought it was this dude. It must be Willard Wright. Because he's the only one that's actually receiving something. Unless he wasn't, because he's... Alright, we're going to say Willard Wright, who was out of town. Let's double check that. No. Rose was in town. Oh, it's all coming together in my mind. Okay. Rose... Hubert. Is there anything to do with like arriving? Where do I see all the other words? Oh, you know who's going to be upset? Okay. All right. All right. I would be upset too, Peter. Here we go. I think this is Peter. Peter. I don't know, but I really think it's Peter that's upset in the beginning. So we have Peter. Thank you. There it is. Batley was upset to receive aphorisms. I'd be upset too. In Sebastian Clouds' will, and ordered so-and-so and so-and-so to take the idol from Willard Wright. That kind of makes sense to me. Sorry, I'm thinking here, and I know I've been going on for almost an hour. I really want to finish this up strong, so I don't want to use a hint quite yet, so bear with me. If you can see what it's supposed to be, I'm sure it's agonizing to watch this right now as I struggle. It's also hard to think while I'm recording and under the pressure, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. If that's Peter Batley, he's upset. He He ordered 2 people to take the idol. Wouldn't have been these 2. This dude followed orders. Is it the pears? Okay. So what if he ordered Adam pear and James pear to take the idol? 2 or fewer slots. Okay. Oh, we're so close. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. We know it's James Pear that died from spontaneous combustion. That's got to be right. These 2 could be wrong. Okay, Peter Bartley was upset to receive it. Take the idol from... Who had the idol? Well, Willard Wright had it. But maybe Edmund had it initially? Okay, no, that's not right. Let's go back to Willem. It was still 2 or fewer, though. What was... Did I have those swapped or something? What the heck? Oh, I didn't get to read it. I'm going back. Sorry, one more time. I gotta go back to here. Oh no, didn't get to read what it said. It's probably just this, but... Okay, Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in special... Okay. Willard Wright. So... Okay. Alright, so this is Edmund Cross... Is this Peter Batley? Gosh, no. This is David Goron. I really think that's David Goron. Willard Wright. I'm so happy we did. I mean, take the idol from Willard Wright. So he's the one that's upset, so that's got to be Peter. Man, this is so confusing. Why is this not correct? Peter Batley. That's definitely not Willard Wright. I feel like that's Edmund. I don't know. I feel like I need to know this. All right, so it's... He didn't follow orders. These 2 were commanded by Peter Batley. Take the idol. Did he do the commanding? Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms. Alright, well, we're trying this again. This is maybe Peter Batley. Wow, did I just really mess this up somehow? Sebastian's the one that died. Edmund is still alive. Is that Willard Wright? I don't know. What in the world is going on? Okay. Well, it says it's optional. We did it. Let's go back to the main menu here. What Wow, that was the end of chapter 1. I think I have an understanding of kind of how it works now. I think it'll be a little quicker as I kind of move on to chapter 2, because look, here's chapter 2, the cursed inheritance. Now, this all has to relate, I think, to the same story that's happening over here. But we will find out in the next chapter. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.